Hello, everyone. It is Papa G, and it is time for Monday's tarot readings. So, we've got lots of things going on here. A while back, I announced that I was going to start reading at the store on Tuesdays, but we've had a new development here, and I can't do both. So, for many years, we ran a wholesale website for soap, people who want to put soap in their business called soapbytheloaf.com. And after COVID, and a few employees who did the soap making had found like their dream jobs and stuff and left us, um, we had closed it after over 20 years. And it's been closed about 18, 19 months now, and we've decided to reopen it. We've come full circle. I'm now the soap maker again. So, yeah, I can't run Soap by the Loaf and do live readings at the store. So, Lady M is back on Tuesdays doing the readings. Of course, I will be here in the mornings doing these for you. Some days you'll have Nikki Jean, some days Lady M, but most of the time you're stuck with me. So, let's get into it. Let's pull one card for the general feeling for the day. And that is basically, you don't have to be right all the time. You just don't. If you see that there's a conversation going where you know you're in the right, but it's going to cause a big wedge between you and some other person, just shush, hush. So, because you can actually drive everyone away in the process. That's just the energy of today. That's not a theme for you to carry the rest of your life. It's just today, take that advice. So, yeah, we're going about 15, 20 minutes today. There's lots to do because it's a Monday. And it's also after Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, Giving Sunday, and today is Cyber Monday. Before we get started, I want to tell you that you really need to go to aromagees.com because today is the last day of the 22% off sale. Everything on the website is listed as 22% off, except gift sets. Also, if you're in Nashville, come to the store. It's the last day. It's 22% off. People have been scooping up all the good stuff. So make sure when we leave here, go over to aromagees.com and see what you've been wanting because, like I said, it's the last day. Tonight it ends 22% off. Let's get into the comments and find out who wants to know what, where, when, and how, and why. Hello to everyone, first of all. You got Lady B in here, Magic Flies, Valerie, Wendy, Autumn B, Keith, Courtney. That's who's in here. Let's get going and see who's doing what. Autumn B, can I get a card for career clarity? I'm going to give these another good shuffle as we get started. And Brandy has already done a super chat. If you're not familiar with super chats, if you give it the green $5 level, I'll pull 3 cards for you instead of just one. So you'll get more clarity. But I've lost, there it is, Autumn B. A card for career clarity. It's the King of Swords. I mean, swords are about ideas, thoughts, communication. If this is about you, it means you know your stuff. So make sure that you're getting paid what you're worth. And it could also be a boss, though, that you're going to have to conform to someone else's ideas. I don't know which one this is. You should know. But it looks like you know what you're doing. And you also may work with someone who knows what they're doing. So maybe they haven't had good people in the past that carried their weight, but it looks like you will. Valerie, is Glenn interested in me romantically? I hope he is not. Didn't you ask about that's a weird name and very unusual. Glean. Didn't you ask about that the other day? There was something about Glean. Oh, I shuffled them, but here's this again. Um, hmm, is he interested in you? Well, maybe, but he would be easy to deter. We'll say this way. I can't really tell whether he does or not. He definitely thinks about you. Whether it's in a romantic way, not sure, but I think it wouldn't be too hard to steer him away from you if you wanted that to happen. What do we have next? What do we have next? Keith Jackson asked, "What about Nikki? What about her? What about Nikki?" Nikki is moving away to Chicago, by the way. Courtney, can you pull a card for my week? What your guides want you to know? What do your guides want you to know this week? It's going to be a good week. Things are going to go your way. There's some sort of project or something you've been working on that will turn out in your favor. And if it doesn't happen this week, at least you'll have a sign this week that it's beginning to turn in your favor. There's something you've been working on that's going to go your way. Magic Flies, can I get a card to point me in the right direction? It's that way. The Justice card, meaning everything's about balance. You got to look at things judiciously. Those words are connected, judiciously and justice. You've got to look at things the way a judge would, unbiasedly, balance. It's pros and cons lists. They're wanting you to look at things from a different perspective. Whatever it is you're trying to make a decision on, you got to look at it from both sides in order to make that decision. Let me get the Aroma G's banner off here so we can see the cards better. And we're up to Brandy's super chat. And we're going to pull 3 cards for Brandy. Well, these are all quite good. The first one is 10 of Wands. You've been working hard towards something. You put a lot of effort into something. You put in both the physical work, the mental work, the planning, and it either is paying off or it's going to start to pay off. It's going to become successful. And the way it does is King of Cups is about putting a lot of passion into it. So this could even be at the planning phases. There is something either you've been working on or you've been putting a lot of ideas into. I mean, it doesn't mean this is like, let me put it this way. This can either be future or it can be past, present, future. If you have not already started some sort of endeavor, or maybe it's a business venture or some new idea, then it's saying start today because you got all this work and all this planning. It'll be successful and it'll be something you'll be passionate about, and other people will love it too. They'll start paying attention to it. So whatever that is, Brandy, get with it. Go with the flow. Keith Jackson, what do my guides have to say? Your guides say you got to lay low for right now. Don't do too much. Don't say too much. It's sort of like just keeping a zipped lip for now over probably the next 3 months. It's something about laying low. Hello, good morning, Mercedes and Laura and Victoria. Laura wants to know, is Richard B keeping a secret from Stephen H about me? Is Richard B keeping a secret from Stephen H about you? Well, we will assume then there is a secret to keep, since you're, based on this question, you have a secret, Laura. It's like an episode of Desperate Housewives. Eight of Swords. Well, this is about you being in control of a situation and being able to get yourself out of it. So it's not real clear. Is Richard keeping a secret from Stephen about you? This somehow deals more with you than anyone else involved. I think it has more to do with your worrying about it more than actually being the case. This card doesn't show that anyone's out to tell a secret or anything like that. It shows that it's all up to you what happens next. Victoria wants to know, is my daughter's boyfriend a good person or is he toxic? Interesting card. It says, don't ask me. Victoria, it says, your gut tells you, your instinct tells you, you know the answer. It's that simple. The card just says, you already know. You know the answer to that. And Mercedes wants to know, how is court going to go this morning? Well, here we are, the Justice card again. Whoever's in the right is going to win. So whoever's got all their ducks in a row, whoever is in the right, really in the right, not but if you think you're in the right, but your gut kind of knows you're not, that it's not going to be you. But whoever is truly in the right on this case is going to be the winner today. Jamie, YouTube needs to alert me. Good morning. Jamie, don't forget, go hit the bell. Make sure to everyone to subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you're watching this on Facebook, go to YouTube, subscribe to our channel, because we do lots of things on here. And hit the notification bell so it tells you, hey, it's time for the readings. And with that, Jamie wants a card for today. Jamie, it's the Star. It's like it's a good card. It's like having a lot on your plate, doing lots of things. You're doing things for other people. You're doing things for the environment, for the world, for the neighborhood. Everyone. This is everyone around you right now likes you. You have lots of options. You're someone who is nurturing and cares about other people, and they see it. So, yeah. Also, the Star card in another deck of mine means about it's actually a Pandora's box card, but that's not always a bad thing. Depends on how one reacts to it. Keith Jackson, when does she do readings? She's on here on Thursdays. Melissa needs marriage advice. Y'all are competing with each other a little bit lately. Competing doesn't have to mean competition. It doesn't have to mean competing for something. It can mean you've got some different ideas going on. So you each need to step into the other one's shoes, or at least try to look at something from their perspective. Because right now you're a little bit too wrapped up in the battle of being who's right. Eva Marie, hoping this comment came through. My question today: what do my ancestors want me to know for the week? Eva Marie, I see you're coming to us from Facebook. but I do see your name. Your ancestors tell you, Queen of Swords, you're in command of your thoughts this week. Um, remember, we don't always have to vocalize these thoughts. But you've got it could also be a little bit of a warning card. Sometimes it tells you make sure your head is on straight this week. Think before you speak. Really lay out in your head. If you've got something that's bugging you, you need to talk to someone. Talk to someone about something important. Rehearse it first. There's something about think before you speak this week. So let's try. Just letting you know, Thanksgiving went well with the ex and new guy meeting. Good. See, we thought it would go okay. There was always the potential of some drama, but that's good. That's good. Sharon, may I have a general card, please? It's the card of charity. It's like be generous this week, not only with other people, but with yourself. If there's something you've been wanting to do, you've been denying yourself, go do it. Go do it. Be generous with yourself. My goodness, I didn't realize we were scrolling this much. Let's see. There's all these questions below. I didn't realize. Let's see. Laura is what Stephen H is saying about me. Oh, okay. That was from the previous question. Misty, I need to know what the guides have for me on a certain relationship I have. Your guides are actually saying this relationship is a little bit one-sided and it can make you feel kind of beat up emotionally sometimes. So if you want to salvage this relationship, you've got to speak up and say, hey, this is one-sided. And either what you say hurts my feelings or I feel like I'm doing all the work in the relationship. It's one of those things. So that or the other person is feeling this way. You'll know which is which. Zeta wants to know, looking to find out about my health and love life. Health is you've been worried about something and you need to have it checked out, but I think it will turn out well. I don't think there's too much to worry about. Whatever it is going to be under control. Love life is 9 of Cups. Cups are about emotions. And if you're not already in a relationship, you probably soon will be, and it'll be a fruitful one. So that's lots. Those are both good cards. We have time for just a couple of more. All right, now I have another one, getting hosted. Hello, Papa G. Hopefully my comment came through. What do my ancestors want me to know for this week? Let me know in the comments. Is this let me go back up. Is this Eva Marie? Because that is the same question. Actually, and even the way you spell Papa G. So I'm assuming that's you trying to get through. Let me know in the comments if that's true. Anjay, is my spouse being deceptive and or unfaithful? And said it. I don't want you to jump to any conclusions based on one card from one guy on the internet. You would need probably a full reading for that. It's King of Cups. It shows he does care about you. It doesn't really show he's being deceptive, not based on this one card. It does show that he has great feelings for you, and you're important to him. Jen wants a love reading. Oh, we have another one here. We have Kylie. Lady V is probably, here's someone wanting all of you to inbox them about their life and love. We're going to block you because you are just a big mooch. Bye-bye, Kylie. See ya. Let's see. Tricky notes. Oh, hugs from the lucky bear. Hello, Patrick. And then one more. We have time for one more. Vale would love a reading. Vale, it's time to be nurturing. This is either a card of motherhood. I don't know if you're expecting, or usually it's a card of mothering yourself, nurturing yourself, taking time for yourself. It can also be about nurturing other people around you, but it's a nurturing card. So if you've been working too much, taking too much time, giving too much time to other people, it wants you this week, at least if it's not possible this week because your schedule, at least next week. Take some time for yourself. Even if it's 10 minutes, do it this week. Oh, hello, Benjamin Goldberg. Sending good vibes in the bed sick. We're gonna send Benjamin some vibes. He needs them. And Benjamin, there's the hermit card, which says, yeah, you need to stay in bed for a little bit. Just Netflix and chill. And don't forget to drink lots of fluids. Well, tomorrow we have, let's see, tomorrow, it's me again tomorrow because Lady M will be at the store reading. So tomorrow you're stuck with me again. So every day, Roma G's does this Monday through Friday, 10:30 a.m. Central Time. And bring some more questions to me tomorrow. Until then, later. Go to thearomags.com, 22% off. Ends tonight. Do it now.